Good evening, everyone. LauncesMechanist here with another World of Warships Legends video. I know, it's been a while. Sorry. I've been busy with work, plus some personal stuff, but hey, but on the bright side, this is my first video of the new year. Happy New Year, by the way. This match actually took place on December 31st, so this was actually my last match of 2023, but it's going to be my first video of 2024. Now, as you can see, we are in the Vesser, we are in the Atlantic, it's the Domination. Our opposite is the Carrier, it's the Serov. He's in a division with the Derflinger. They got a division between a T-61 and a Pensacola. We've got two destroyers, they've got one. One of ours is a failed division, though. They got a Barask, Tier 3. And one of our battleships, I think it was the Nevada, which is Tier 4. So, yeah. So already right off the bat, we got a formation spotted that was coming into A. We've already got a Derflinger already lined up. We're going to go ahead and get some torpedo bombers on target. And we are actually going to score two hits and a flood on this guy. Now, as you are aware, German battle cruisers have limited damage cons, so we're basically going to force him to burn a damage con right off the bat. And we get 8,500 off that one strike. Now, pay attention to the mini-map as we drop another salvo on, because we're not going to get another flood on this guy. But take a look at the mini-map. You will notice in the upper right-hand corner, we've got two cruisers and a battleship going their own little way. Now, why do I point this out? That is because this maneuver of theirs is actually what is probably going to cost us this match. Because they are going on the outside, apparently trying to flank? Question mark? Maybe? But they are removing themselves so far out of play that they will literally contribute. I don't think they contribute anything to this match other than getting themselves obliterated. Their moving out of the way is going to enable the destroyer, the T-61, to capture C. And but yeah, they've already got this Derflinger down to no health. We already got 17k off of him. We're just gonna go ahead and put this guy out of his misery. That gives us our first blood, first target, and first game hit of the day. Now, this Derflinger, the second Derflinger here, he is going to survive to the end of the match. After we took out his buddy, after we took out the other Derflinger, and after I deal 2 hits and a flood on him, which, of course, again, he automatically damage cons, he's going to nope out of here, and he's going to head back up north. Because, well, again, like I said, those other three, the 2 battleships and the 2 cruisers up there, they are trying to, I guess they're going to try and flank to try and get to the carrier, and of course, him being the good division buddy, he's going to try and defend the carrier. This leaves the New York and the Pensacola here all by themselves. Now we've got some dive bombers up here, and there goes Warspite, devastating strike against our Emerald. That's one of the cruisers up there, and New York takes out another one of our cruisers right off the bat down here. Now our armor-piercing bombs, we are going to Citadel the fire out of this New York. That's already one Citadel. We got 3 bombers left. We're going to whip around. We're going to drop another one and get another Citadel on him. Pensacola was going to come out. Destroyer was going to put some torps on him, but you know, Pensacola hits the brakes. It stops. We get 2 bombs down. That is a double Citadel plus incapacitation. You know that New York is hurting, and he is pissed. But despite getting up to 51k, almost 52k, despite doing our utmost against the New York, we are not going to be the ones to kill him. That is actually going to be one of our destroyers, and our Serov burns, and the enemy Serov burns down our Tiger, which is one of our battleships that is up there in the northeast, going to estuary. Our Barask takes out the New York. I give him a good job. Now I whip around, and we're going to Citadel the Pepsi-Cola. Was he expecting this? Probably not. Neither was I, to be honest. I was expecting overpins, but we whip around with another wave. He decides to launch up a fighter, but of course it's too little too late. He's pulling out in a straight line, firing his guns. We drop it, and Nevada yoinks the kill. Yeah. So much for that. But yeah. And now we've got the T-61 spotted. We go ahead and highlight him for our other destroyer. That's our Fubuki over there. And Warspite takes out the Bayern, which was the last battleship over there. So basically, 3 ships of our team that went to the northeast of the map, they got blown up. They got taken out without contributing any sort of meaningful engagement whatsoever. The enemy has lost 3 ships, all down here to the southwest from our little task force that was down here. Now, to their credit, they did manage to take most of the health off the Omaha. But, well, taking health off an Omaha isn't exactly a difficult thing. Omaha is, to be honest, I'm half surprised that Omaha is still alive, because, it's a floating citadel, basically. But, Omaha is, according to Wargaming, the most popular ship played, so hey, maybe there's. I haven't touched a Omaha since I got Pensacola. I haven't really touched my Omaha since I first got since I got up to Tier 5 with the Pepsi-Cola. But then again, I haven't touched American cruisers much since. But we get a torpedo on the T-61 in the smoke. We got another torpedo wave up. So now it's just our Barask, who is up there. I tell him to get the hell back because he's obviously spotted by the carrier, and he's going to be spotted by both of the battleships up there, and that Congo is going to tear him a new one here shortly. But in the meantime, we're going to hunt down we're going to go for that destroyer, the T-61, because, heck, you see a destroyer, take out the destroyer, because, destroyers are a nuisance in this game anyway. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to launch a first spread on the Omaha, go ahead and remove him from the board. That's going to be a good hit. And that's going to give us our Confederate, our first medal of the day, bringing us up to 74k damage. We're going to get another spread off on the T-61. He's just sailing in a straight line. The cruiser fighter managed to shoot down one of our planes. We get 1 torpedo away. It's going to be good, but I think it's it's 2 seconds too late for the double strike. So, there's that. But we take out the cruiser and the destroyer. That just leaves their battleships. They got the Congo, the Warspite, and the other Derflinger. And, of course, like I said, the Congo absolutely obliterated the Barask. Dev struck him right off the map. Our Fubuki is going to return the favor, though, and take out the Congo before we get there with the dive bombs. And as a result, we're going to start focusing on the Warspite. Now, Derflinger, he's just sitting there in the cap. He's trying to prevent anyone from turning it because, well, at this point, it's still anyone's game. It's a pretty close game, but from here, it just goes downhill. And you'll see what I mean here, because Warspite takes out our remaining battleship. I dropped some bombs on here, but apparently Wargaming says no. They put a couple of big-chested Englishmen on the deck to just start blowing the bombs off the ship, to blow the bombs away from the ship. Now here he's turning. We do get some more bombs on target. We actually get a Citadel here. But he turns out to avoid torpedoes. He gets a Confederate. Serov takes out one of our battleships, and from that point, it is a lost game. We still got a near full health Nevada. If they could have played this smart, maybe we could have turned it around. But they got a 2-to-1 cap advantage. It's an uphill slog. It would be an uphill slog at this point. Now, yeah, I'm already spoiling the ending, telling y'all we didn't win this match. But I'm just saying we tried. And of course, me being the carrier, well, I carried. I tried to. I really tried. But, again, like I said, it was that task force heading to the northwest that basically we lost a third of our team without doing anything. Without them even contributing. But anyway, we got another spread coming in on the Warspite. He turns hard to try and avoid it, but this time we get a Citadel and our High Caliber. So, that brings us up to a total of 106,000 damage. We've got First Blood, Confederate, and High Caliber. We got 3 kills. Now, our Fubuki, he's damn near dead. He is actually going to try and skirt the outside. I think he was trying to go for the carrier. Warspite, oh, yeah, I just noticed. Nevada was broadside to Warspite. There was no way he was escaping that uninjured. But I didn't get a chance to look back and see what his health was because, of course, I was dealing with the Warspite. I was trying to say, well, if I can take out this Warspite, that will actually remove a pretty big problem. But Derflinger finishes off our Nevada. Obviously, he didn't really have that much health left. We got 2 hits. We got 2 torpedo hits on him. So now the carrier is away from the cap. So all I can say is, yeah, he's trying to spot me. And he does actually wind up spotting me. He actually winds up getting a torpedo spread away. And Warspite actually, because his spotting actually lets the Warspite get a hit on me. And it's actually a pretty nasty hit. The game actually gives him a Citadel on us. I'm getting ahead in the description. I'm just going to let y'all go. But you see, yeah, there's the shells incoming. He goes ahead and shoots. Carrier spotting. Of course, carrier's gonna drop in, and ooh, yeah, there's the hit. You can hear it. You can hear the hit, and the game, of course, gives him a Citadel. But of course, we turn and we take it right back. We get a Citadel and an incapacitation on him. We start shooting down the carrier planes. Carrier is getting in there. He gets another salvo off, I think. But I think these for the most part miss. I could be wrong. Yeah, they do little to no damage. We wind up getting a Citadel. We shoot down 4 of the carrier's planes, and we take out Warspite. All that's left is the Derflinger and the carrier. The carrier's obviously the Sarov's running. He knows the destroyer's there. Probably just doesn't have the spotting. He's probably thinking he's rightfully thinking I'm the bigger threat. Because I'm going to try and go after the Derflinger to take him off the board so that the secondaries for the battle cruiser, for the German battle cruiser, do not do anything against our destroyer, trying to save our destroyer. Our destroyer is trying to turn B, but he gets himself spotted by the carrier, and the carrier is going to finish him off. Right there. Yep, so Serov gets his high caliber. He takes out the Fubuki. I'm the only one left. We got a minute left in the match, and I had a full flight of 6 aircraft. And of course, I'm fighting off the Derflinger here, and I actually wind up destroying the Derflinger with this one flight. Derflinger is good, but it does not have very good AA. We got 1 Citadel. There's 2 Citadels. 30 seconds left. Can we get the Kraken? Can we get this last drop on target? We got a plane smoking. He's turning hard. He is turning super hard. We drop those bombs, and boom! We get the last Citadel. There's the Kraken unleashed. We got, there's our 5th kill. But by this point, yeah, it's pretty much game over. So, we close out this match with a defeat. 158,211 damage dealt, 5 detected, 14 torpedo hits, 20 bomb hits, 6 planes shot down, 4 incapacitations, 5 destroyed, 2 floods, 12 citadels, Kraken, First Blood, High Cal, Confederate, 406,000 credits before taxes, 2,998 ship experience, 495 global experience, 6,170 commander experience. Naturally, we're going to be top of the leaderboard. But as you can see, yeah, the Pensacola, the Emerald, the Tiger, they are at the bottom of the board. The Bayern as well. They just did not really do anything in this. They didn't really do that much. Me, the Fubuki, the Nevada, the Barask were the only ones that actually killed enemies. We got 375,000 credits after taxes. But either way, it just goes to show. Sometimes you got to work together, and sometimes no matter how well you carry, you just can't carry hard enough. But I hope you guys liked the video. Again, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time.